Howdy, Mike Yonda here with Fastlane Fitness, and today I want to talk to you about why you suck at setting goals and a better way to go about it. And please stick with me through this video because I'm going to go very in-depth and give you a lot of actionable steps you can take. That way you'll be more likely to achieve your goals in the future. Now, I started talking about this on Twitter today, and I pointed out that goals are incredibly valuable and you should be setting goals. But if you are not putting your goals down on paper, if you're not writing them out, if you're not keeping track of them, then they really lose their value. They're just dreams. They're not something that you're actively moving toward, okay? And so that's why I want to get into this process of how you can go about setting goals better. That way you're more likely to achieve them and keep track of them. All right, now, real quickly, follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. It's not the easiest handle to find. There's somebody that has an egg profile that's never sent out a tweet that stole Fastlane Fitness before I could get to it. So it's Fast LN Fit, right? LN is in the abbreviation for lane, Fast LN Fit. Follow me on there because that's where I'm really the most active. All right, let's get into it, okay? So there's a 3-step process that I'm gonna recommend for setting your goals, all right? We're gonna start with the really high level dream sky stuff, and then we're gonna get really down into the nitty gritty dirt action-based stuff that you need to be doing. So you need to come up with 3 different aspects for your goals. The first one is the result goal. This is the top level thing. It's the big thing that you want to achieve. And with that, you also need to know why it's important to you. So if your big goal is to lose weight or to get fit or whatever that is, you need to define what that means to you. Is it a certain body weight percentage? Is it a certain number of pounds lost? Is it fitting into a certain type, pant size or dress size or something like that? Figure out what it means to you, and then really think about why it's important to you and write that down. Is it important to you because you have health issues and your doctor's told you that losing the weight is going to help you improve your health markers, prevent diabetes, heart disease, that sort of thing? Maybe it's because you want to be able to keep up with your kids or set a good example for your kids, because currently when you go out and you chase them around the yard, you run out of breath or it's harder for you to keep up with them at the park. Maybe you just want to show them what it is to lead a healthy lifestyle. Or as one of my clients yesterday told me that she's trying to do it because she's overweight and her kids are starting to be overweight, and she wants to show them that no matter what, no matter how old you are, no matter what your circumstances are in life, you can achieve what you want and you can change, right? Super inspiring stuff. But she knows her why, which is why I know she's going to be successful, right? So have your result goal, your big goal, your big dream, and why it's important to you. Next, you want to have progress goals, okay? These are going to be smaller goals. They're your metrics. That way you know whether you're on track, whether you're achieving the things you need to achieve. These are the items that you need to improve in order to achieve your result-based goal, okay? So a progress goal when it comes to, say, weight loss might be that excuse me, it might be a specific weight that you want to achieve or a certain number of pounds you want to lose, that certain body. Remember I was talking about the details that you really want? It might actually be that metric. It might be a certain amount of weight that you want to be able to lift on a given weightlifting exercise. It might be a certain speed that you want to run or a certain distance that you want to be able to run. It's any kind of solid metric, something that you can measure in some form or fashion. That way you know I've hit it, or I'm getting closer, or I'm not making progress, right? So running is a really easy example. If you know that you want to run a 6-minute mile, and you continue to run a 10-minute mile day after day after day, you know you're not making progress, you need to change something. But if you're moving from a 10-minute mile to a 9-minute mile to an 8-minute mile, you can see the progress and that you're working toward that goal. So you need those metrics, okay? Now finally are the actions. These are the daily tasks and actions that you need to take in order to hit the progress goals that will allow you to hit your result-based goal, okay? So these are basically your daily to-do list, right? So let's go back to the weight loss. This might be that you need to work out 3 to 4 times a week. Maybe I'm going to follow a lifting program 3 days per week, or I'm going to run 4 days a week, or I'm going to do sprint circuits 4 days a week, whatever it may be, right? It might also be, your dietary, tasks that you need to do. I'm gonna stay under 2,000 calories every single day, and I'm gonna eat at least 100 grams of protein and drink at least 2 to 3 liters of water, right? These health-based goals. Not something that's just really, they need to be real actionable. They need to be things that you're doing all the time. Not something like, oh, I'm gonna eat clean, or oh, I'm gonna eat healthier, or oh, I'm gonna drink more water. Like, know what you're gonna do. I'm going to drink 3 liters of water per day. I'm going to eat this much protein, stay under this calorie target. I'm going to do this type of exercise this many times per week. Something that you can actionably track. That at the end of the week, you can grade yourself and have a report card that says, okay, I got 3 out of my 4 workouts and I hit my calorie numbers 5 out of 7 days. On the 6th day, I pretty much kept it even. The 8th day, I totally blew out my diet. I need to improve next week by doing this. Maybe it's hitting it 6 out of 7 days on your diet, or hitting all 4 workouts, those kinds of things, okay? But these are daily tasks and actions that you can track. Now here's how you break this down on paper. Okay, I want you to create sections. Create a results section, a progress section, and an action section. Okay, for your results section, you need to write down your big overall goal and then why it's important. Those 2 things. Then for your progress section, you need to have somewhere between 2 and 5 progress goals that you're working toward. Right? Those are those more those metrics, those things you need to achieve in order to hit that result goal. My recommendation is go ahead and do 3. All right. Then for the actions, you need to have somewhere between 2 and 5 actions for each of those progress goals. Once again, my recommendation is 3. And so what this would look like is 1 big goal and your why. Okay. 3 progress goals and what they are, very actionable metrics that you can follow that are going to get you that result goal, and then 3 actions that you can take to meet each of those progress goals, okay? And this doesn't apply to just fitness. You can do this in business as well. I'm actually using this to create a larger 12-week plan for my business to hit my next goal with my business. So this really can apply to anything you have that you want to accomplish in life, any goals that you have, whether that's learning a language, whether that's losing weight, whether that's increasing the revenue in your business, whether it's learning a new hobby like learning to play guitar or learning to paint, something like that, okay? But you need to get more actionable, you need to get this stuff down on paper, and you need to review it every single day. So use this process to start getting to where you want to go, and really think about what you need to do, and then start holding yourself accountable by tracking these metrics and improving every week. And if you do this, I promise you, you're going to get results, guaranteed, because you're going to see what's working and what's not working and be able to adjust instead of just guessing or going about your business without realizing that you're actually screwing up and not moving toward your goals because you're not keeping track of it. So give this a try, and then please, if you'd like more tips like this, follow me on Twitter, FastLNFit, or follow me on the YouTube channel where I do these daily video logs. Thanks.